Hey everyone, it's Giles, and I'm going to teach you how to make a Web 2.0 looking logo in Photoshop. So first off, let me say check out shuck.com if you haven't already. We've been getting a lot of content on there, which is very good, and we're getting some other people to write as well, which is also very good. So if you look here, shuck.com, I'm doing a Getting Started with jQuery tutorial series, which is very good. We're getting a lot of content in there. We've got a Introduction to Code Igniter series that somebody else is doing by Dixon Cruz. So thanks, Dixon, for that. And yeah, we're getting a lot of really good content on there, and it's good, so check it out. And if you want to help with it, just email me at giles@shucked.com. Thanks. So on with the Web 2.0 logo. We're going to create this right here. So let's just go File, New, and width, we'll just set to 512, height 512, simple logo sort of thing. And we're going to start off by creating some text. So take our text tool, and we'll just type out Web 2.0. And I'm using the Rockwell extra bold font, and I'm using 100 points for our text. And our font color doesn't really matter. We can just make this black because we're going to be changing it in a minute. So let's just make this black. And let's actually center this so it looks a bit cleaner. Sorry, I just got an email. And inside of our layer styles dialog box, you can bring this up by double clicking on the right hand side of our Web 2.0 layer to bring this up. Inside here, we're going to turn on preview, and we're going to click on gradient overlay, and we're going to click on our gradient. We're going to make sure it's set to linear down here, and we're going to click on it and change our colors. So our left color, which is now black, we're going to set it to a medium gray, a little bit lighter than medium, about like that. I have 878787. Hit OK, and our white, well, what's now white on the right hand side, we can change to a little bit of a lighter gray, lighter than the left. So something like that looks pretty good. So now if we hit OK on our gradient editor, we get this right here. So we want to add some color to this because it's not quite done yet. So in our layer styles dialog box, we're going to hit color overlay, and we're going to choose blend mode, color, opacity 100%, and we're going to change it from red to, let's bring this down here, and we're going to change it to a nice blue. So let's get a nice blue over here. Whoops, not purple, blue. That looks pretty good right there. I'll make it a bit lighter. That looks nice. Alright, so let's hit OK, and we're done with our layer styles, so we can hit OK there as well. And we're going to create a new layer. We're going to collapse our effects, and we're going to create a new layer on top of our text layer called Highlight. And if I'm going a bit too fast for you, feel free to watch the video again. Thanks. So let's call this Highlight, and we're going to take our elliptical marquee tool, set our feather to 0, and we're going to drag out an ellipse around the top of our text, just like so. And inside of here, we're going to grab our gradient tool and make sure our foreground color is set to white. Hit OK, and we're going to select the foreground to transparent gradient up here and make sure it's on radial and mode normal, opacity 100, dither and transparency checked rather. So let's hit gradient. Let's go to our gradient, and we'll, from roughly in the horizontal center of here, we're going to drag up. So let's hold shift so it drags straight up and go just like that. Should be good. So now we can hit M to get our selection tool and deselect that. Next thing we're going to do, you see if we change the color of our background layer to black, you'll see we have all this excess white up here that we don't want. So to get rid of that, we're going to select our highlight layer, then holding Command or Control on a PC, click the T next to our Web 2.0 to select that, and then hit Command-Shift-I to select everything but that, and then hit, on our highlight layer, hit Delete, so we only get anything that's overlapping the Web 2.0 text. And then we're going to set our opacity on here down to about 50, so we get that kind of nice look. And that's basically it. We can add a reflection if you want, like we did over here. So let's duplicate this layer. Whoops. Let's duplicate this layer, and to create our reflection we're going to need to rasterize it. So let's actually convert to smart object and rasterize so we get our layer effects embedded. And we're going to go edit, transform, flip vertical, so we get this. And if you can move it down to just below the text. I have it about there. You can hold shift to move it wherever you want. I think, whoops, that looks good to me. Now if you want to make it so it's not complete reflection, so it kind of fades out a bit, you can do a couple things. You can take your eraser tool. The way I usually use it is feather my selection and do it like that, but I know that's not really going to work here because we don't have too much space. So let's make a big tool for our a big brush for our eraser, and set the hardness down to 0 so it's very soft, so we get this kind of effect. And we can actually make it even a bit bigger, and then we're just going to, let's zoom out a bit, we're just going to drag it across very simply a couple times, just like that. There you have it. We have a simple reflected Web 2.0 logo. We can change our background color to, say, gray, and there you go, our reflection stays there. So guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to check out shucks.com, and because we'll be posting tons and tons of Photoshop tutorials. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.